Hello, thank you for joining with me. I apologize, I had to skip yesterday. I've had a very, very, very full weekend. So I am back. I was going to try to make it up, but I'm just going to record one video this evening. I had to catch up on the lessons as well. I just needed to take yesterday off. The Innocent Perception, Chapter 3. We're in Ken Wapnick's journey through the text of A Course in Miracles, published by the Foundation for A Course in Miracles. And we are picking up under knowledge versus perception. We have learned that to know one sun is to know all suns, the condition for remembering our one Creator. Truth can only be known. All of it is equally true, and knowing any part of it is to know all of it. Only perception involves partial awareness. Knowledge transcends the laws governing perception, because partial knowledge is impossible. It is all one and has no separate parts. You who are really one with it need but know yourself, and your knowledge is complete. To know God's miracle is to know Him. This theme of one person being all persons is central to the Course's understanding of the process of forgiveness, exemplifying the holographic principle that the whole is found in every part. What seems to be fragmented is merely the illusion fostered by the ego's thought system of specialness. In truth, God's Son is one, both in the perfect oneness of heaven as well as the fragmentary shadows of the one split mind. To know one part of God's Son totally is to know the wholeness of the sonship. Jesus continues to explain. Forgiveness is the healing of the perception of separation. Correct perception of your brother is necessary because minds have chosen to see themselves as separate. Once we define our problems as nothing but separation, we define the solution as undoing separation. This is the role of forgiveness, or the miracle which leads to the true perception of our brothers, one with us, as we are one with our Source. Before proceeding to the next section, it is important to restate that perception does not exist in reality or knowledge, but only in the dualistic world of illusion, as we now read. Perception did not exist until the separation induced degrees, aspects, and intervals. Spirit has no levels, and all conflict arises from the concept of levels. Only the levels of the Trinity are capable of unity. The levels created by the separation cannot but conflict. This is because they are meaningless to each other. Because the ego is built on conflict, the imaginary war between itself and God, the perceptual world that arose from it must also be built on conflict. Indeed, everything here in this world conflicts with everything else. Recall the Course's central principle. Ideas leave not their source. The ego's fundamental thought of conflict can never leave its source in the mind, which means that the projected world that seems to be external remains within the conflicted mind and is, in fact, the conflicted mind. This makes the perceptual world a meaningless world of conflict and opposition. Another way of saying that the perceptual world is a place of specifics. This takes us to the world of judgment, a seminal theme in A Course in Miracles that makes its first major appearance here in Chapter 3. And I would go on, but I think it's a great place to stop to absorb all of that and not just move past it. So I am going to stop. I thank you for joining with me. We will pick up on judgment tomorrow. I love you. Have a beautiful day, evening, whatever it may be, and I will see you then. I thank you. I love you. Bye.